Ahoy, me mateys, and ye be welcome to episode 8 on building GamerbossPark and Planet Coaster 2 as we transition onto the next area, themed to Gentlemen of Fortune. Okay, I'm not gonna talk like a pirate. As I was saying, welcome to episode 8. Man, I can't believe it's been 8 episodes so far. It feels so long since the last time we built. All jokes aside, as you can see, I'm starting out on building the roller coaster for this area, which is going to be a water coaster since it would fit perfectly considering that pirates sail the 7 seas. Now, this water coaster is going to be both a dark ride and a roller coaster, though technically is also a water ride since you get extremely wet when you're on board, much like Journey to Atlantis at SeaWorld Orlando. With this coaster, I want this to be less intense than the previous one, meaning that it can't go too high, too fast, or have any intense moments, since I want to keep this at a family level, unlike G-Force. For the theme of this roller coaster, it's pirates obviously, but you are basically going to be going on an expedition to find treasure because that's what they do best. The ride will start off with a 180-degree turn before transitioning to a figure 8 and then into a splash zone, where that's where you're gonna get wet, though it won't be once. No, you're gonna get drenched twice. Your boat will then go up a second lift hill inside a rock mountain, and that'll be where the dark ride section begins. After that lift hill, the boat will go past a few show scenes, including one containing nothing but treasure, which is what you're supposed to be looking for. But towards the climax of the ride, something goes wrong, but I'm not gonna say what because you are gonna need to find that out yourself. Then it's gonna transition into another coaster section in the dark, starting with a few turns before you plunge the final drop out of the mountain with a splashdown waiting for you at the end. And I hope you didn't bring your phone on board because you are gonna be soaked from head to toe once you've exited the ride. But let me tell you, when it comes to water rides in particular, I am like a cat who doesn't like to get wet. Cats do hate getting wet, but you get what I'm saying. I can do boat rides like Pirates of the Caribbean, but when it comes to river rapids or log flumes, not going on those. As for this area, the water coaster is not going to be the only thing included. I'm also planning on putting in 2 flat rides, one being a swinging ship, which is obviously appropriate, and a synchronized ride. And if we feel like it, we could possibly add in another coaster, though that will need to be a junior type, as we may not have enough to place another big one. But that's just a thought, so it probably wouldn't come to the area. Talking more about this area, while Creator Central had a steampunk theme, this one in particular is going to be Mediterranean based and sort of tropical-ish, as it will be split into 3 parts. A seaside dock, a Mediterranean village, and a fortress with the redcoats guarding it. While this all seems cool and all, there is one problem that will stand in the way of construction. Burnout. Basically, I'm not the best when it comes to like scale, which means that I usually build like very big, which makes it feel excessive in the process. There would be times where I would just look at an empty plot while I forget what I was supposed to build, or I would rush some stuff and leave it unfinished, only for me to come back and fill in the missing piece. So yeah, I had a lot of time struggling to get the pathing just right, as like I said, I'm a noob in scale, so I tend to make the paths very big, resulting in me losing steam in the building process like with the main area, even though we managed to get that finished. But with this new area, I'm going to try and scale back on the project, and thankfully the architecture for the pirate area is fairly simple. It's basically just sandstone walls, curved gutter roofs, wooden scaffolding, lots of sand and palm trees, and even brick walls with cracks and anything to make it not look too clean. But I'm not going to build some of the buildings for this episode, as I would like to save that for next time. Okay, enough of me talking about pirates and stuff. I want to talk about what's been going on lately, because I did visit Busch Gardens Williamsburg during the holidays. Let me tell you, I had a lovely time there. All the countries there had Christmas decorations up, the Pompeii ride is covered in a bunch of lights, Oktoberfest had a huge Christmas tree, and there were also Christmas songs playing in the background, German of course, and there was even a Nestle light in the Scotland area. Speaking of which, I also had the chance to ride the new Big Bad Wolf, and let me tell you, I really enjoyed conquering the wolf. It was super smooth, and the theming there was excellent compared to the Six Flags treatment of Pantheon. It's even better if you ride it at night. With being completely dark, you absolutely feel like an animal hunting at night with you not being able to see anything incoming. That was one of the rides there. Not many of them were open during my visit. Other than that, I had a holly jolly time going to Christmastown Busch Gardens. And in my opinion, better than the one at Hershey. There's not really anything else I'm gonna say, so I'm just gonna let the music play for itself. Oh, it appears we're reaching the end of the time lapse. So I recommend we go into real time. Hello there, and welcome to real time. Oh, ignore the television screen. I was using that for reference. Anyways, here we are on our way to the pirate area. As you can tell, the fence design is changing from the pointy metal to like the rope barriers. As you pass your way into the arch, ba-boom! You've entered the pirate section of the park. On your left is one of the shops that'll be in this area. This one being called Davy Jones' Locker. This, as you can tell, it sells merch. Yeah, that's it. It also sells photos. For a roller coaster that I'm going to be showing you in a minute, you cannot enter this area because this is the exit for the roller coaster. Let's head on over to the main star of the area, Blackbeard. A pirate roller coaster. We've got the chain lift right above us. I'm gonna theme this to like a wooden structure to make it feel immersive. It looks like we have to wait for a bit. Any second now. While we're waiting, we're gonna enjoy this beautiful view of the roller coaster and also that swing ship out in the distance. Ah, finally, I made it on board. Your landlubbers ready? We shall set sail. After we dispatch from the station, the boat makes a 180-degree turn up the first chain lift. We're going to be going for the shipwreck. Hang on tight. Whoa. Whoa. We're twisting and turning. Whoa. Whoa. For some scaffolding. Whoa. And drop. Splash. Blech. If that didn't get you wet, good luck trying to survive the final drop. Now we're on to the second lift hill. This area is going to be fully indoors, by the way. And now this is going to be the dark ride section. Once again, considering it's a dark ride, you've got to put it indoors. Here comes the next roller coaster section. Whoa. We're transitioning into a helix. Whee. Then a brake run. Turn to the right. Oh, get ready for the final drop. Whoa. Blah. Now I'm wet. I should have brought a towel. And that's the ride. Did you like it? Aw, that's too bad. What a lovely ride, mateys. As we walk across the wooden planks, and then inside Davy Jones' locker, where you can go here to pick up your ride photos. Man, I look good! Now, I did do a couple of other stuff from here, including a statue of a sea captain, and there's also a fountain. So, I'm not sure if the water is functioning or not. The water might be frozen. Oh wait, actually the water is working, never mind. It's working. The next ride on our list, this one's basically a synchronized ride, where you basically go around and around on the vertical axis without colliding with the other vehicles. But yeah, that one's called Swashbuckler, by the way. There's another thing that I do want to show you guys. If we make our way onto the dock, you've got yourself some cannons. Now, there are two ways you can fire. You can fire short range, or you can fire long range. You press the button. Boom! You fired the cannon! And it also creates a water splash. Totally not copying Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, here comes a train. Let's get ready to fire. Ready, set, aim, fire! Oh, direct hit! Here comes another one. And fire! Oh no, we missed. Let's see if we can get him again. Boom! Headshot! Had enough yet? Besides a way to get extra wet, this also serves as a way, you know, us to like relax and enjoy a lovely view of the roller coaster. And soon after, a rock mountain. We've also got boats in the water. The boats also appear to be rocking thanks to the radio platforms. I've also added a pirate sitting on one of them for some detail. There is one more ride, guys, and that is the swing ship ride called the Jolly Roger. Although I've added the colors, the theming isn't on there just yet. This area so far is just a big field of concrete, but that will soon change in the next episode. But anyways, that is all we have for today. Thank you guys for watching, and if you want to see more of GamerbossPark, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you got an idea, put that in the comments. But anyways, that's all for today. Goodbye!